Hi guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Chisom here again, and this is Mrs. Lakwa series. So guys, in this video I'll be sharing with you guys two websites I came across that have the database of jobs in the UK that are currently giving visa sponsorship, companies in the UK that currently have certificates of sponsorship that are even coming there to look for candidates. I'm going to be sharing my screen with you guys where I will show you and also drop the link in the description box of this video in case you want to check them out. If you're an aspiring job seeker actively looking for visa sponsorship opportunities to come to the UK and work, guys, this website is going to be very handy. Trust me. Let's go and see them, then I'll proceed from there. So guys, the very first site is companyjobs.co.uk. This site promises to give you a platform where you can connect with UK employers who are licensed to provide visa sponsorship opportunities. Okay, visa sponsorship jobs in the UK. Search our database of 60,000 plus UK employers licensed to provide visa sponsorship opportunities. So you have the option of either finding a UK sponsor or finding UK visa jobs. Okay, so this platform is designed for overseas nationals and workers with temporary status who would like to find employers who can sponsor them for work opportunities in the United Kingdom. It is also designed to help UK employers who have obtained a sponsorship license to find overseas nationals using our candidate database. All of the employers listed in our platform have been given a license by the UK government to sponsor an overseas national on the worker and temporary worker immigration routes. Okay, so guys, this is it. When you come in, since it is something they said, because from the website you could see that they said it's also designed to help employers who have obtained a sponsorship license to find overseas candidates. So in that case, I will advise you that when you come to this kind of website where you know that even the employers too usually will use it, what you should do is to go ahead and create a login, register and create a login. That should be the very first thing you will do when you come here. Okay, by the time you register and create a login, of course it's going to ask you, are you a job seeker or you are an employer? Register for free to join our candidate database and make your CV available to 50,000 plus licensed sponsors. Registration also allows you time limited searches of our COS certificate of sponsorship database, as well as our UK visa jobs listings of current sponsorship opportunities. So guys, once you come in, you first of all go and register, and then when you register, you can now be able to browse through the website and see all of these companies that are licensed to sponsor. Okay, I don't want to go through it in detail so that this video will not be so long. When you come here, you'll be able to navigate through it, I'm sure, and find what you're looking for. Okay, so this is register today, find UK visa jobs, find UK sponsor. So let's assume that we want to find UK visa jobs. Okay, so UK jobs with visa sponsorship seen on top 15 job boards for overseas and UK applicants. So by the time you come here, you'll be able to sift through it, select the contract type you want. You want full-time, because usually if you're looking for visa sponsorship roles, they are usually full-time permanent roles. Okay, so don't go for contract, don't go for part-time, don't go for temporary. You must go for full-time permanent roles that are for both overseas candidates and the UK candidates. You can now search for the keywords. Of course, you will have a particular sector you are looking at. Okay, so you can search for the keywords here, put a region or city in case you have any preferences. If not, you can just filter and look through it all. This one is looking for veterinary surgeon, Hastings, and it is permanent, from looking for overseas workers, qualified pharmacist, UK visa sponsorship available. Let's search the certificate of sponsorship database. This is for UK visa COS database. If you have a particular category you're looking for, say you're looking for category in admin or accountancy or architecture, banking, charity and volunteering, you can just come here and search. Okay, you search the listings, then you can see companies. They say 771 items found. This one is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Great Britain. They are giving, so they have issued total of 601 COS. This particular one is Evo Healthcare Limited, charity and volunteering, 173 certificates of sponsorship issued. Miracle Center Limited, 129 issued. Merit Care Limited, 101 issued. Okay, Smithfield Health and Social Care Limited, total COS issued 77. So in case you want to inquire more about these companies, what you do is to click on the particular one that you want to look at, okay? Either you go to manage or you go and click on it. Okay, by the time you click there, it will bring you into the page for this particular employer, and they said it's a charity and voluntary work route, and this is the total number of COS they've issued, that is 77. These are their contact details. You can either contact them through their website or through Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp, whichever one you prefer, okay? Or you can even copy their name, put it in your browser, and go and search for them, okay? And the rest of them are there. Concordia is in agriculture. They were issued a total of 9,983 COS, out of which they have given 9,982. This particular one, Proforce Limited, they have about 9,533. Fruitful Jobs Limited has 9,362. They are out because it's obvious they've issued 9,362, just like the amount that was allocated to them. Then again, you have Proforce. This particular one was issued 9,533 and they have issued 8,700. This is about it. If you want to browse through their COS database, you can do that by going through the COS database or by going through the Find a UK Sponsor feature, whichever one that is more important to you. You can just use this website, navigate, get the information. Important thing is that you are extracting the information. It doesn't even matter which job they posted or which whatever it is, just to know that this company is actually licensed to sponsor is your way through reaching out to the managers or reaching out to the recruiters and then taking it up from there. Okay, so guys, the second company is ukhired.com. On this website, you are going to be seeing jobs in the UK that are also giving visa sponsorships. This is where you search for UK jobs by their sector. You have civil engineering, social work, science and research, IT and software, marketing and sales, design, journalism and arts, architecture and construction. They are all here. As when you come here and you want to go through these categories, the sectors, maybe in civil engineering, for example, you guys know that construction has now been added to the shortage occupation list. So if you are experienced in civil engineering and you want to find these jobs that can sponsor you to come to the UK and work, you go to civil engineering. There's a considerable shortage of appropriately skilled workers in the British engineering sector, meaning that there are plenty of different opportunities for migrant workers. Okay, so when you come to civil engineering, you can filter by the job title, location. If not, you can just browse all. And on this one, they have 9 jobs with visa sponsorships. Okay, this particular company, they are looking for engineer in Southampton. This one is looking for infrastructure report engineer apprentice in London. On-site IT support engineer in London. Shift engineer in Runcorn. SIM engineer in London. Manufacturing industrial engineer in Excel. This is for the engineering sector. Let's go to another sector, guys. Let's select IT. So on the website, they have 23 jobs with visa sponsorship in IT. This one is analysis manager in York, senior product design engineer, Sweden, head of site delivery, London, contracts delivery manager, Derry, information security, vulnerability analyst, East London, solutions architect, London, infrastructure analyst, London, and the rest of them. Guys, there are just a lot of them. We can't even be able to look at them one after the other. If not, this video will be so long. So guys, there you have it. If you're an aspiring job applicant, you're looking for opportunity to come to the UK and work, this is it. This is the list. Make sure you get hold of these companies. Make sure you go and look at these websites. Keep a tab on them. Like, they are always updated every other day. Okay, like I always tell you guys, when you get this information, the information is what we are relying on. We are not really necessarily relying on the fact that they said this company has issued 9,000 COS at this time, or they have issued 300 at this time. Don't let that bother you. What should bother you is, what is the name of these companies? Once you get their name and you hear that they are recruiting, they are licensed to sponsor, then you go and do what? To reach out to them. Give them a call. If you are on LinkedIn, like I encourage you guys to create a LinkedIn profile, reach out to these recruiters one-on-one, and the company is on LinkedIn, send them a DM. If not, you can call them if the situation permits. If not, you can send them an email. It saves you that emotional roller coaster or that emotional investment of putting in an application, the time, the data, and every other investment you put in just to send an application, and then it comes back with an unfortunate thing. It saves you all that stress. I always encourage my subbies. The very first thing you do when you hear that a company is recruiting, a company is licensed to sponsor, is to call them. Let me tell you guys that a company is licensed to sponsor does not mean they are sponsoring for every single role. Except you see that particular role in their job advert, like they are saying we are recruiting care assistants and this position comes with visa sponsorship. Don't assume that because this care home have the license to sponsor, that means they are recruiting care assistants and they are giving sponsorship. Some of these sponsorship roles are reserved for other roles, like maybe the senior carers, the managers, or the, you know what I'm saying. So the very first thing you would do when you hear that a company is licensed to sponsor and this company is on the sector that you are interested in working for, is to reach out to the recruiters. Call them on the phone. Any way you know you can reach out to them, ask them that question: are you recruiting for this position at this time, but the particular position you are interested in? And if they say yes, we are recruiting, you go ahead to ask them, are you offering visa sponsorship for this role? And when they say yes, of course, you go and toss in your application. I'm not a party to all those rush now and apply. It's not about first come, first serve. It's about doing the right thing and doing it well. Okay, so because somebody applied before you does not mean that if you're more qualified than the person, they're going to take the person just because it's first come, first serve. No. It's about how detailed are you in your application? What is the information you have? Are you sure that these people actually need your services? Are you sure this is the right company for you? And then when you're sure of all these things, you take your time settling. There's this dedication you put into an application, knowing fully well that this company said they are recruiting and this company said they can sponsor your visa. You put in everything you have, like you leave no stone unturned. This thing I'm telling you people is real. I have a first-hand experience of one of you awesome subbies, a lady that is from Ghana that sent me a mail. She heard of this particular company. They said they are recruiting in the UK, they are giving visa sponsorship and all that. So because of her situation, she cannot be able to start calling them one after the other. So she gave me the name of the company and I reached out to them. It's actually a group that has different care homes under it, about 10, 11 care homes under it. Do you know what? I went to the website. It was explicitly spelled out in the website that they are not giving visa sponsorship. They are not sponsoring overseas candidates at this time. But I said, perhaps their website is not updated. I don't know where she got the information from, but let me reach out to them. You know what? I put a call through to all the 11 care homes in this company, and none of them were giving visa sponsorship. Some of them said they are recruiting at the time, but they're not giving visa sponsorship. Some of them said they are not recruiting care assistants, but they are recruiting for senior care positions. Some of them said they are not even recruiting at all. All of the 10 care homes, 11 care homes in this group, none of them are giving visa sponsorship. But this lady heard that they were giving visa sponsorship. So you can imagine if she had taken her time to put up these applications and then toss it in and all of them bounce back, unfortunately. Because the thing is that they're not going to be telling you, sorry, we're not recruiting at this time, or sorry, we're not able to sponsor your visa at this time. What they will tell you is, unfortunately, your application has not been successful at this time. Unfortunately, we have decided to move on with another candidate. Unfortunately, we cannot proceed with your application at this time. So a lot of unfortunately, and then you beat up yourself, you become heartbroken, you beat up yourself, what am I not doing right and all that. You would know that what you're not doing right is that you're not researching right. You are not doing the right thing. So I always encourage you guys, make sure you put a call through to these people. If you can't call them, reach out to your siblings in the abroad, your friends in the abroad, YouTubers like us that you know that you're close to. Reach out to them, tell them, please, can you help me reach out to this company? I heard they are recruiting. I want to find out if actually they are sponsoring at this time. And people will do this for you. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything really to reach out to these people when you are in the same country, except when you are calling from abroad. It becomes an international call, and that is where the problem lies. But if you cannot call at that point, why not send them a mail? Why not check them out on LinkedIn and send them a direct message? There are a lot of ways of reaching out to these people. Another thing I'll be dropping with you guys is, you know what, that most of these companies in the UK, if you are actively looking for job opportunities to come to the UK and get visa sponsorship to come to the UK and work, there are a lot of things you can do to boost your chances. It's not just all about staying and saying, oh, I'm a graduate, I'm looking for an opportunity to come and do this, do that. In the UK, guys, your certificates, that thing you studied in school, does not matter. It's not what they are looking at. They're not looking at your BSc certificate, your master's certificate, your PhD certificate. Nobody will ask you of it when you are going to look for that job. What you will do is to go and get certifications. They are looking at your certifications. If, for example, as a graduate of economics, I decide today that I want to go into early childhood care, or whatever they call them, like social care in the child social care and all that, what I would do is to go and get an NVQ in that field. Go and get your NVQ level 3 diploma, NVQ level 2 and all that. If you say you want to go into construction, even when you graduated as a graduate of economics, graduate of accounting, graduate of microbiology, and you say you want to go into construction, there are courses you can go and take in construction. Those are what they're looking for. They're not looking for that your BSc certificate. And these courses, most of them are online. You can do it from your home country. Give yourself from now to the next 3 months, from now to the next 6 months, I would have rounded up with this course, and then you boost your chances. So even if you're still in the pool looking for work, instead of just staying there and waiting for that opportunity to come, opportunity that will still take another 4 months to come, why not within that 4 months increase your value? Go and look for certificate courses you can do to boost your chances. Those are the things that boost your chances, because the competition is tough. You're looking for a job from outside the country, like an international job. Do you know what that means? The competition is tough. Except all these health assistance roles, you guys know that after COVID-19, they became, in the shortage occupation list. A lot of them are in demand. And so even when you have little or no experience, they'll just say, come and work. But you know now that things are balancing up, okay? It's no longer like before. And if you are looking for jobs in all these other industries, what do you do to boost your chances? Go and write these certifications. I'm telling you guys, go and get these certifications. It costs money, yeah, but that money you would have given to that agent that will say, give me 9 million and I'll package you, and then you go to Europe, or I'll package you go to Canada. Invest it in yourself. Take courses. I promise you, you won't get it wrong. Do this thing I'm telling you. Invest it in yourself. Use that money and get certified courses. If you know the particular industry you are interested in, make sure that in that industry, what you're just holding and looking for that job is not your BSc certificate. Nobody cares about your BSc certificate. Nobody. Take courses that, if you're looking for these roles now, you are looking for like managerial roles. Those ones, they're sponsorship. They come with sponsorship like this. Those ones, the way they sponsor those ones is just like this. Manager. You see all these managerial roles, like construction manager, site manager, those kind of, like this, finance manager, like this. Nobody is ready to sponsor you as a bookkeeper, to come from Africa to the UK to do the work as a bookkeeper. It's from your certification. Improve yourself, invest in yourself. Don't just stand in one place and be looking for these jobs. There are things you can do to boost your chances. Okay, so guys, that's basically all I have to draw for you guys today. I'm not just myself today. I've been a little bit under the weather. Until the next video where I'll be catching up with you guys.